In this podcast episode, economist Roland Fryer discusses his study on police bias and use of force. Fryer initially set out to prove that the police were biased, but his research revealed surprising results. While there were racial differences in non-lethal uses of force, such as pushing someone against a car, there were zero racial differences in lethal use of force. This unexpected finding upset many people, as they expected to see evidence of bias. Fryer's study gathered millions of data points on police use of force, challenging common narratives about police brutality. Fryer's study sparked controversy and threats against him and his family. Despite the backlash, he remains committed to presenting the facts and engaging in productive conversations about police-community relations. He emphasizes the importance of using data to inform discussions and address biases on both sides. The podcast delves into the complexities of police-civilian interactions and the mutual biases that exist. Fryer acknowledges that historical tensions between Black communities and the police contribute to the current state of distrust. He suggests that finding alternative ways to assess threats beyond race could help improve interactions between law enforcement and civilians. Despite facing criticism and threats, Fryer remains committed to seeking the truth and promoting evidence-based solutions. He acknowledges the challenges of navigating polarized debates and emphasizes the importance of engaging with diverse perspectives. Fryer begins by explaining how his paper on police use of force initially received positive attention, even leading to a meeting with the president. However, he soon found himself facing criticism and backlash from different quarters. He notes that the politicization of the issue caused people to take sides based on their preconceived beliefs rather than objectively evaluating the data. This tribalism, he argues, hindered meaningful discussion and progress on the topic. The guest reflects on the changing landscape of academia, where the pursuit of truth seems to have taken a back seat to political agendas. He laments the shift towards prioritizing political sophistication over academic rigor, citing instances where his own department issued statements that contradicted his research findings. He expresses disappointment in the erosion of academic standards and the tendency to cherry-pick evidence based on ideological preferences. Fryer shares a personal anecdote about his interactions with former Harvard president Larry Summers, highlighting a time when academia was focused on intellectual exchange and the pursuit of knowledge. He contrasts this with the current climate, where scholars are expected to conform to certain narratives and ideologies rather than engaging in open and honest inquiry. Fryer highlights the importance of academic freedom and the need for scholars to pursue truth-seeking without fear of repercussions. He also touches on the issue of incentives within academia, pointing out that while incentives matter, individuals should prioritize truth-seeking over personal gain. Fryer proposes several potential solutions to address the challenges facing academia. He mentions the importance of encouraging scholars to pursue truth and authenticity, even if it comes at a personal cost. He also suggests that universities could play a role in supporting scholars who prioritize truth-seeking and providing a platform for diverse perspectives. Additionally, he discusses the idea of selecting individuals who are committed to pursuing truth and challenging the status quo to enter academia. Fryer highlights the critical role of education in addressing racial inequality in America. He discusses the factors that contribute to successful schools, including time spent in school, data-driven instruction, small group tutoring, teacher feedback, and a culture of high expectations. He emphasizes the need for policy changes that prioritize effective education strategies and support schools in implementing evidence-based practices to close the racial achievement gap. The guest also touches on the controversy surrounding former Harvard president Claudine Gay, emphasizing the importance of upholding academic rigor and integrity in university leadership. He expresses concern over the media's scrutiny of Gay's scholarship and the impact it has on Harvard's reputation as a center of academic excellence. In addition to education reform, Fryer mentions the importance of addressing non-cognitive skills like resilience and grit, as well as improving healthcare and criminal justice systems. He emphasizes the need for society to prioritize evidence-based solutions and overcome barriers to progress in these areas.